Next question. So till now we saw questions where the equation will be given and you will be asked to find the solution. However, there might be some cases where you will be given the solution and you will be asked to frame the equation. For example, find the equation whose roots are -7 and -2. Find the equation whose roots are -7 and -2. So let's say find the quadratic equation. Find the quadratic equation whose roots are -7 and -2. I already told you that the form of an equation is x square minus sum of roots into x plus product of roots. This should be equal to 0. So I can write x square minus the sum of the roots. So -2 -7. So -7 -2, the sum of the roots will be -9. So x square minus of -9 into x plus the product of the roots. So -7 is into -2 will become 7 2s are 14, minus into minus will become plus. So plus of plus 14 will be equal to 0. So I will get x square plus 9x plus 14 is equal to 0. So this is the equation that I will be getting. So this is also one case where sometimes, very rarely, you might be getting question based on this type. Next we will be looking at question based on the expansion of a plus b to the whole power n. Find the coefficient of a to the power 5 in the expansion find the coefficient of a to the power 5 in the expansion of 2a plus 1 to the whole power 7. 2a plus 1 the whole power 7. Now 2a plus 1 the whole power 7, it is a very difficult task to find that, but however we have a very simple trick, so which is a Pascal's triangle. So we will be using the Pascal's triangle to find the answer here. So 1 1 1 2 1 1 3 3 1 1 4 6 4 1. So I hope everyone remembers what is this Pascal triangle. So 1 5 10 10 5 1. So this corresponds to power 1, power 2, power 3, power 4, power 5. So I will need to go till power 7. 1 6 15 20 15 6 1 1 7 21 35. Again 20 plus 15 will be 35 21 7 1. So this corresponds to x plus y to the whole power 7. So this corresponds to x power 7, x power 6, x power 5. So for x power 5 I will have the coefficient as 21, because from the left hand side I will be writing the highest power of x and I will be decreasing. So x power 7, x power 6, x power 5. So here I will get that. So this I can write it as x power 7, this I can write as x power 6 y, x power 5, x power 4, x cube, x square, x thing. Again same way, y, y square, y cube, y power 4. So sorry, here it will be y, y square, y cube, y power 4, y power 5, y power 6, y power 7. So this is how I will be writing. So 1 x power 7, 7 into x power 6 y, 21 into x power 5 y square, 35 into x power 4 y cube. Now the part we want is this 21 into x power 5 y square, 21 into x power 5 y square. Now what is the value of x? So this is a form x plus y the whole power 7. So x is 2a and y is 1. So instead of x I will use 2a. Instead of x I will use 2a. So 21 into 2a the power 5 into y square. So y value is 1 square. Now 21 into 2 power 5, the value of 2 power 5 will be 32. So 21 into 32 into a power 5 into 1 square is 1. So 21 into 32. So 32 ones are 32, 32 twos are 64, 672 a power 5. So I will get the coefficient of a power 5 as 672. I will be getting the coefficient of a to the power 5 as 672. So this is how you will be solving problems based on the expansion of x plus y to the power n. Find the coefficient of x cube. Find the coefficient of x cube in the expansion of x square plus 1 by x the whole power 4. X square plus 1 by x the whole power 4. Now I can consider the value of x as x square or a as x square and b as 1 by x. A as x square and b as 1 by x. So a plus b whole power 4. So 1 1, 1 2 1, 1 3, 3 1, 1 4, 6 4 1. So this is the coefficients corresponding to a plus b the whole power 4. This is the coefficient corresponding to a plus b the whole power 4. So a plus b the whole power 4 I can write it as 1 into a power 4 plus 4 into a cube, 6 into a square, 4 into a plus 1. Again b power 0, b power 1, b square, b cube, b power 4. So I can write it in this way. A plus b the whole power 4 can be written as a power 4 plus 4 a cube b plus 6 a square b square plus 4 a b cube plus b to the power 4. Now instead of a I can write x square. Instead of a I can write x square. So a power 4 will become x to the power 8. A cube b will become x square the whole cube, which is x power 6 into 1 by x square 6, x power 6 by into 1 by x, which is x power 5 I will get. So this way in which I will get x cube. So x square power some number, and 1 by x to the power of some number. So x square to the power of some number, 1 by x to the power of some number. This should give me x cube. If you observe here, the power of a here is 4. The power of a is 3, b is 1. So 3 plus 1 is 4. Power of a is 2, b is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. A power 1, b cube. 1 plus 3 is 4. So this way, if you add the powers of this and this, the sum will always be equal to 4. So I will consider x square to the power p, some number, or I will consider it as n. X square to the power n into 1 by x to the power 4 minus n. This will be equal to x cube. Or in other words, I can write x power 2 into n, 2n into x power, this I can write it as x power minus 1. 1 by x I can write as x power minus 1. So x power minus 1 into 4 minus n, this will be equal to x cube. Now you consider only the powers. So 2n minus 1 into 4 minus n. Minus 1 into 4 minus 1 I can write it as n minus 4. So when I multiply both these, I will be getting x to the power 2n plus n minus 4, which is x to the power 2n plus n minus 4, which is 3n minus 4 will be equal to x cube. So I will be getting x to the power 3n minus 4 will be equal to x cube, which means I can say 3n minus 4 is equal to x cube. The value of n will be equal to, so minus 4 here will become plus. So this should be equal to 3, which means n will be equal to, so minus 4 comes here, it will be plus 4. So 3 plus 4, 7 by 3. The value of n should be 7 by 3, whereas n will not take any whole number. N will not take any whole number, which means here I will not have the term x cube at all. Here I will not have the term x cube at all. We can have a check. So a power 4, which means x square to the power 4. A cube, x square the whole cube, 1 by x. A square, b square. So x square the whole square into 1 by x the whole square. Again, a power 1 b cube. A power 1 b cube. A power 1 will be x square 1 by x whole cube. Again, b power 4 is 1 by x the whole power 4. So here in the expansion I can say that x square the whole power 4 will be x power 8. So this term, the first term will be x power 8. The second term will be x power 4 minus 1, which is x cube. Sorry, x square the whole cube, which is x power 6 minus 1, which is x power 5. The second term will be x power 5. The third term will be x square the whole square, which is x power 4 minus 2, which is x square. Again here it will be x power minus 1, x power minus 4. So if you observe, x power 8, 8 minus 3 5, 5 minus 3 2, 2 minus 3 minus 1, minus 1 minus 3 minus 4. So I will get coefficients for the terms which are x power 8, x power 5, x square, x minus 1, x power minus 4 only. I will not have the term x cube at all in the expansion. So when I don't have the term x cube in the expansion, I can consider that the coefficient of x cube is 0. I can consider that the coefficient of x cube is 0, which means this term is not available. So the answer for this question is 0. The answer for this question is 0. So if you try to expand this, I will not get any term which is x cube. If I expand this, I will not get any term which is x cube. So I will assume the coefficient here as 0, and that will be the answer. Now we look at some of the word problems. So what are these word problems? Now let us say that there is a problem given like this. A person travels by car and carries an extra tire for travel. At the end of his journey, he found that each of the tires traveled or were used for, each of the tires were used for exactly 6,000 kilometers. So a person travels by car and he carries an extra tire for the travel. At the end of his journey, he found that each of the tires were used for exactly 6,000 kilometers. How far did he travel? How far did he travel? Now, a person travels by car. We know that a car will have 4 tires. He also carries an extra tire. So there is a car with 4 tires. There is a car with 4 tires. He also carries an extra tire. And in his entire journey, he finds that every tire was used for exactly 6,000 kilometers. So this tire is used for 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, and the 5th tire is also used for 6,000 kilometers, which means all the 5 tires together ran for 5 into 6,000, which is 30,000 kilometers. So every tire ran for 6000 km, which means all the 5 tires together ran for 5 into 6000, which is 30,000 kilometers. However, how long did he travel? I know that whenever he travels there will be 4 tires involved. I know that whenever he travels there will be 4 tires involved. So I can say that the total travel distance, we can say that the total travel distance will be equal to 30,000 kilometers. 30,000 kilometers equally divided among 4 tires that are being used at that time. So 3000 divided by 4, which is 7500 kilometers. So the total travel distance will be 7500 kilometers. That will be the answer here. Next question. So it was found that a tank requires 18 buckets of water. It was found that a tank requires 18 buckets of water to fill it completely. So it was found that a tank requires 18 buckets of water to fill it completely. How many buckets that are, how many, let's say jars, how many jars are required to fill a tank 1/3, how many jars are required to fill a tank, how many jars of water are required, how many jars of water are required to fill a tank 1/3 of the size of the above tank, 1/3 size of the above tank if 6 jars of water can fill a bucket. If 6 jars of water can fill a bucket. Here they say that there is a tank. To fill this tank I will need 18 buckets of water. I will need 18 buckets of water to fill the tank. Now one more clue they gave is that I need 6 jar of water to fill the bucket. I will need 6 jar of water to fill the bucket. So which means to fill this tank how many jars will be required? I know that tank requires 18 buckets. Again, one bucket requires 6 jars. Then the entire tank will require 18 into 6, which is 108 jars. The entire tank will require 18 into 6, which is 108 jars. Now, how many jars of water are required to fill a tank 1/3 of the size of the above tank? So I'll need to fill a tank that is only 1/3 of this size. So the new tank, I know that new tank requires 1/3 of the old tank, which is 1/3 of 108. You can say that is 36 jars. You can say that it is 36 jars of water is required for the new tank.